She is everywhere and people love her.
One name has been shining brighter than the rest.
Pop star Taylor Swift now ranks among the world's richest people.
A billionaire at 34, Taylor Swift is the first singer in the world to achieve this status solely through her music and her concerts. With more than $1 billion in ticket sales, her Eras Tour is the most profitable of all time.
Welcome to the Eras Tour!
It's been a lesson in the music business, just following her career.
A lot of what makes Taylor like such a superstar is the way that she's built a connection with her fans over such a long period of time.
Her phenomenal success is no accident. In fact, it's been masterfully crafted. So what are the secrets of this business? How did Taylor Swift become an empire? Nashville, Tennessee. It's the capital of country music, young Taylor's favorite genre, and where she first dreamt of becoming a star. Visiting with her parents at age 10, she knocked on the doors of the city's major labels with demo tapes in hopes of signing a contract. She was rejected, but she continued. Swift comes from a privileged family, and to help her succeed, her parents pulled out all the stops.
They used to take her to New York City, and she used to do open mics. She had lessons. Whatever dream she has as a little girl, they would make sure that that little plant was watered.
Her family even moved from their Pennsylvania Christmas tree farm to the suburbs of Nashville when Taylor was 13.
She plugged into a network of really good writers, producers, eventually managers and labels. The industry for her growing up as wanting to be a country artist, that was in Nashville.
In 2005, her perseverance paid off. A young label wants to sign her, Big Machine Records. Its CEO, Scott Borchetta, was ready to bet big on young Taylor. And it worked. In 2006, with Our Song, she became the youngest American singer to top the country charts. The key to her first album is the stories she tells.
So many fans kind of say listening to her music is like reading my own diary. It's, I connect with her, I listen and I feel seen.
Singing about her high school experiences, Swift presents herself as an everyday girl with whom other girls can identify.
When I go through something, I have to write a song about it. I have to write a poem about it. Writing is everything to me.
Introduced as the first bona fide country star of the MySpace generation, she soon switched to pop.
Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was in your sights, you got me alone.
She partnered with star producers who were behind hits by Britney Spears, Lorde, and Adele. In 2014, the hit song Shake It Off made her world famous. And the awards poured in.
Oh, hey guys.
Her success was also due to the bond she forged with her fans, especially online.
Elle rebloguait des choses de fans.
Je la suivais sur MySpace.
J'étais plus sur Twitter et Facebook.
TikTok un peu.
Sur Tumblr aussi.
Elle écrivait vraiment des choses sur Tumblr, ses pensées et tout.
On social media and in real life.
From the earliest days of her career, she would go out of her way to interact with her fans. Her mum and her team members would pick fans out of the audience at concerts to go backstage and meet Taylor.
In 2014, she went one step further with her secret sessions, private listening events with her most devoted fans.
She invites them into her home. That's so unique, kind of really kickstarts the engagement and the desire for fans to want to support her and to keep supporting her in the hopes of being chosen.
What keeps her fans in suspense are her Easter eggs, clues she hides just about everywhere, in album notes, music videos, or speeches.
Dans Fearless, si on regarde le petit leaflet de paroles, en fait, il y a des petits messages codés. Il y avait des mots, des lettres, en fait, en gras, entourées.
Elle change une photo de profil, tous les fans sont en mode « Ok, elle va faire ci, elle va faire ça », il y a des théories partout.
This craze is a powerful marketing tool.
This is not normal.
Fans are encouraged to consume Taylor Swift. Strongly encouraged.
Taylor Nation, her account on social media, who notices fans, they reward performance. If you send in a screenshot of all the merchandise you've bought, of all the vinyls you've bought, they will give you attention. It's expensive to be a Swiftie. If you want to be the kind of Swiftie that gets attention from Taylor.
Her fan base is ready to spend money on her.
I'm gonna cry.
But also to support her. Especially when she decided to shake up the music industry.
You just made me feel so powerful.
Superstar Taylor Swift abruptly pulling all of her albums from the streaming service Spotify.
Amazing that an artist can have that much power, that much clout, that she can say, I'm just going to pull my music.
In 2014, when she had just released her album 1989 and her single Shake It Off was #1 on the streaming platform, Swift disappeared from Spotify. Why? She explained it in the press. Spotify doesn't fairly compensate the writers, producers, artists, and creators of this music. And she doesn't want to perpetuate the perception that music has no value and should be free. For similar reasons, the singer also disappeared from Apple Music. And it worked.
Did Apple just cave in to Taylor Swift?
They absolutely did. It's extraordinary. Taylor Swift puts one thing on Tumblr and boom!
For Spotify, it took longer. When she returned after 3 years, her team presented it as a thank you gift to her fans. In fact, her return was precisely timed. Spotify had just agreed to make new albums available to paying subscribers only for the first 2 weeks after their release. A first battle won, but an even larger one was to come. In 2018, Swift was in a dispute with her former label, Big Machine. She wanted to buy back her master's rights, but the label fought back. To explain, when a label signs an artist, it spends money on recording, distribution, and promotion. These recordings are called masters. They're what's played on the radio, in films, or in commercials. In most cases, emerging artists hand over their master's rights to their label. Every time a master is used, the money goes to the label, like a return on investment. Swift is no exception. When she signed her first contract, she signed the master's rights over to Big Machine. In 2018, the contract ended and Swift changed labels. Then, Big Machine decided to sell the rights to her first albums to music producer Scooter Braun. He then sold them to an investment fund for $300 million. Swift was angry and felt robbed of her music. And what's worse, she hates Braun, whom she accused of incessant manipulative bullying for years. To regain control of her music, Swift decided to do something daring.
Now, could you re-record?
Oh, yeah.
Might you do that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a plan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Re-record her first 6 albums to reclaim ownership.
So that's what we're doing. So when something says in parentheses Taylor's version next to it, that means I own it, which is exciting.
Once again, she could count on her fans.
They only work because her fans are so willing to support them. They won't listen to the old version. People have had that CD for over a decade, but they're still out there buying it again and again to show them that they value her ownership of the music.
Since 2018, her new label, Universal Music, has handed over her master's rights. Swift now owns the rights to all her new albums and all those she has and will re-record. Financially, reacquiring her rights was a game changer. According to Bloomberg, the rights to her catalog make up the largest part of her fortune, $400 million, just ahead of concerts, $370 million. Streaming, $120 million. Real estate, $110 million. And record sales, $80 million. That's how Taylor Swift built a colossal empire, which in 2024 is worth $1.080 billion.
And in the process, she's informing a whole generation of artists about artist rights. She started a conversation in the industry.